Once upon a time, darling, in the vast Persian Empire, lived a truly lovely young Jewish woman. Her name was Hadassah, but many knew her as Esther. She was an orphan, you see, which is a dreadfully sad start for anyone. But she was raised by her cousin Mordecai, a kind and clever man who loved her as his own daughter. Esther was not just kind, she was breathtakingly beautiful. It wasn't just her face, but a certain grace, a light that shone from within. She lived a quiet life in the city of Susa, the capital of the empire, quite unaware that destiny had some rather grand and frankly terrifying plans for her. Now, the king of Persia, Xerxes, was a man of immense power and, it must be said, a rather short temper. After a rather public and embarrassing spat, he found himself without a queen. So he decided to hold what was essentially the world's most extravagant beauty pageant. Messengers were sent to every corner of his enormous kingdom. They were to find the most beautiful young women and bring them to the palace. Esther, with her quiet beauty, was chosen amongst them. Mordecai told her to keep her Jewish heritage a secret, a little bit of necessary subterfuge, darling. It was a frightening time for her, being taken from her home and everything she knew. Life in the palace was a whirlwind of pampering and preparation. Esther was given the finest clothes, perfumes, and jewels. She spent months getting ready to be presented to the king, but through it all, she remained her sweet, humble self. She listened to the advice of Hegai, the man in charge of the king's harem, and her gentle nature won him over completely. When it was finally her turn to meet King Xerxes, he was utterly captivated. Her grace and beauty outshone all the others. He placed the royal crown upon her head, and just like that, the quiet orphan girl, Hadassah, became Queen Esther of Persia. Becoming queen was a dizzying change. One moment she was a simple girl, the next she was the most powerful woman in the land. She had luxurious rooms, servants to attend to her every whim, and the king's affection. Yet she never forgot who she was or where she came from. She kept in contact with Mordecai, who would sit by the palace gate just to hear news of her. She was living in a golden cage, surrounded by splendor, but her heart remained with her people. Little did she know that this position, this incredible twist of fate, would soon become the only hope for their survival. Now, every good story needs a villain, and this one has a truly ghastly one. His name was Haman, the king's most trusted advisor. He was a man puffed up with pride, dripping with arrogance, and he expected everyone to bow down to him. And everyone did, except for one person, Esther's cousin Mordecai. Mordecai, you see, would only bow to his God. This refusal to scrape and grovel sent Haman into a furious rage. It wasn't enough to punish one man. His hatred was so vast, so venomous, that he decided to destroy all